Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, Jeremy Renner is talking with Diane Sawyer for the first time since his near-death accident. A preview just ahead. Then, it's one of the cringiest shows ever.
That's my mom right there.
Producer Ted and I discuss what we're calling Hot Mom Manor as its first uncomfortable season comes to an end. And the room where it happened, Hamilton, is back on tour. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day.
Good Tiger.
Give it up for Debbie Gibson, everyone.
We do it our own way.
Yes!
Let's make it a good day.
I did not do that. Melissa. 2 seconds, Leo. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. And welcome to the Jason Show. We're glad you're here. Sit back, let us entertain you for a few minutes. Hi. That got very quiet real quick. Aaron, what are you doing? Aaron and I are like a symphony. Let me just pull the curtain back for a little bit. So Aaron perfectly times the audience to keep clapping, and Aaron misread my face. Aaron thought that I was done with my pre-show shenanigans. So now the audience is quiet as barn mice. So now, now. And they're not even listening to Jeff. So let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my sidekick sister, Kendall Mark, everybody. Oh, that's good. There we go. How you doing, friend?
I'm so good, but I'm so tired, and I know you are too.
Audience, let me just warn everybody here. Let me warn everybody watching. This is going to be a disaster today. I mean, like a fun disaster. I'm talking about, We don't mean, Jeff goes, don't say that. A fun, because we are all, this staff today, we are all, like, Aaron's riled up. Aaron's riled up. We're in a pre-show meeting. We're all, Director Leo, you've heard me say this.
Poor Leo.
Director Leo yearly says about 60 to 70 words. You know what I mean? On a good year, 60 to 70 words. So we're in the meeting today, and we're supposed to be in the meeting talking about the show, like the show that's going to happen in about an hour. It never happens. We go off on this, we go off on that. And today we're all a little squirrely. Like Ted was yelling at you jokingly. You were yelling back at Ted. I was yelling at Jeff. Jeff was yelling at me. And we're all doing this stuff, and all of a sudden breaking all the noise. Leo
raises his hand.
Leo raises his hand like the dad of the room, and he goes, "Can you guys hurry up? The Masters is on." Like, he has to watch Tiger Woods. You know what I mean?
He did.
He's like, I got stuff to do. Forget this show. The Masters is on. So
I think he's watching it on his phone right now. So if anything gets screwed up in the control room, it's Ted.
Leo, take a shot of yourself right now in the control room. Can you do that? Let's look at Leo. Is Leo watching?
Is Leo listening?
Okay, Leo.
Hi.
Leo, wait a minute. Leo, don't you get out of the camp. Leo! Now, Leo, what's on those monitors to your right? Is the Masters on any of those monitors right there? No? Okay. Are you lying to me, Leo? No? Okay. There's Ted. Ted is playing golf behind Leo.
Practice swing.
I told you. First of all, Ted has a terrible swing. And number two, I didn't say that. Aaron just said that.
It looked like he was shoveling.
I know. He did look like he was shoveling snow and not playing golf.
It's been a while.
See, what did I tell you? The show is going to be just a cluster today. It's off the rails. But we have a good audience. Oh, I want to make a programming note tomorrow. We have a great takeover episode tomorrow. Stephanie Hansen will be here. She's taking over the show. Do we have a theme for tomorrow's show, Jeff? Oh, it's a Super-Palooza. It's gonna. I'm sorry. I think maybe we should just put on a rerun of like Mama's Family or something today. I don't know. Jeff, does Stephanie have a theme tomorrow? Soup. Okay. Great. Soup.
Great.
There we go.
Soup is great.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 themes tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's theme, soup and vegan. Vegan, yeah.
Just vegan?
Vegan foods.
Not like vegan.
No, vegan food
anything?
selections,
Oh,
I guess.
thought
I
it was
don't
vegan
know.
Soup.
I'm not on the show tomorrow, I don't think. Am I on the show? Did I tape something? Oh.
Am I on the show tomorrow?
Is she on the show tomorrow?
Do I have to be
No,
here?
you're not on the show tomorrow.
All right.
But we're on the show today. Let's get started. Leo, roll the hot dish. Here we go. Oh, God. Jeff just quit, by the way. Yeah. Let's get started. It's only been a few months since actor, we're going to get through this together. It's been a few months since actor Jeremy Renner nearly died. You guys remember this, after being run over by his own snowplow. So he's now sitting down with Diane Sawyer for an ABC primetime special. GMA did a little preview clip. Let's look at it and talk about it on the other side.
A man sitting in a wheelchair says he's so grateful he's not alone.
If I was there on my own, that would have been a horrible way to die. And surely I would have. Surely. But I wasn't alone. It was my nephew, Sweet Alex, and the rest of the cavalry came.
In critical condition at the hospital, he would write a goodbye note to his family.
So I'm writing down notes on my phone, the last words to my family. Sorry.
Can't wait to watch that tonight on ABC, next day on Hulu.
Wow.
He looks phenomenal. It is, we got to think about this. This happened in December. It is only the beginning of April.
Right.
That is not, I mean, the man was hit by a snowplow.
Right.
And he looks that good. I mean, I'm sure, he has a lot of rehabilitation to go through, but my God, that's a miracle right there.
I know. And I can't remember the exact number, but it was around like 27 bones in his body, more than that. Insane. Can
Right,
you
audience?
imagine
I mean, yeah.
breaking that many bones? Like, how do you do anything,
And look at him. Well, again, as I said, he's an Avenger. I mean, it's like, yeah, he's an Avenger. He's Hawkeye, for heaven's sake.
It's in their blood.
I like him. Anyone that's ever interviewed him said he's a really good guy. Cool. And I'm so good to see Diane Sawyer back. Yeah. I mean, she's just, I like it. Diane, when you get to be Diane Sawyer, you just do the interviews you want to, and then
Right.
you're at home, like, just smoking on the couch. You know what I mean? It's
Like Diane and Oprah. They just do
I
what they
don't want that interview. Yeah, I'll do that. No. Give that to her.
Yeah.
I'll take that one. And then she comes in. That's when you're big, man. Is when you can just do the interviews you want to do.
Pass.
Yeah, I'll do maybe Wednesday show. Yeah. Next on the dish, the 2 of the hottest A-listers in sports and entertainment are not, I repeat, are not an item. This is so ridiculous. Reps for Reese Witherspoon and Tom Brady had to issue a statement. The rumors that the 2 are dating are not true. Both are recently divorced from their spouses, and neither have been hotter. Both, I think, physically and otherwise. But I don't know. I'm just, But according to People Magazine, the 2 have never even met. And the internet and Twitter and TikTok are saying that they're, bumping uglies on the beach. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
Maybe they just want them to be together. Yeah, you just have to manifest, and
I think that's a country
happen.
song, actually. Bumping uglies on the beach. Sounds like a Conway Twitty song. You know what I mean?
What? Oh, Jason.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
But these 2,
Sorry too.
we're not going to get through this hour, are we?
We're gonna get
We
through
are
it.
not
We
going to get through this
really
hour.
are.
No,
We
but
are.
but now look, they would be a great couple.
Would they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love her. I really like her.
Oh, I do too. I think he needs to be single for a little while.
Oh, if I'm Tom Brady and I look like Tom Brady, I would be single forever.
Right.
You know
And
what I
Reese
mean?
is
Yeah.
very, like,
ever.
And
I
Reese is
wouldn't
like,
wear
oh.
clothes ever. I would be single forever. If I looked like that, I'd go to Aldi naked. I'd put the quarter in my cart naked. I'd do everything.
Okay. I have nothing to say to that.
I know.
The visual of just getting your cart at
Me
Aldi.
me
Butt
naked with my little quarter cart. Yeah.
Like your head on Tom Brady's body. Like, hey guys.
They've done that before. Next to the dish, SNL is welcoming back. Oh, this is going to be good. I can't wait to watch this. They're welcoming back I think, one of the best former cast members ever to host this weekend. Who is it? Look.
You can call me superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Molly Shannon.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Where is everyone?
Huh?
You know, the audience and the crew and Keenan.
They don't come in until Saturday.
Oh, they still do it on Saturdays? I don't know why for some reason I thought it was Wednesdays. Oh, well.
The exit is that way.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna wait back here for the next few days. Just so I'm ready, you know, for the big show. So excited.
You can call me superstar.
That'll be good. I really do think.
She's so funny.
I don't know where, Rolling Stone did that. I don't like their list, but they did a list of the best SNLers ever.
Ooh,
and I
hard.
think Molly's pretty high up there, and she should be. I mean, that was a great era, too. That was like the Will Ferrell era.
Yes.
That was a great cast. Sherry O'Terry, Molly. She's just fantastic. She was good in White Lotus, so
Right.
she's on a good. This season, again, I'm going to say it again.
They're good.
This whole season has been more good than bad. And this was supposed to be a crappy season.
Right?
And it was. No, meaning,
Because it's a transition
Because it was a transition year, a whole new cast.
Right.
The new people are great. The guest hosts have been good. The writing has been better. I think maybe because it was like an underdog thing, they heard, historically,
Right.
everyone knows these seasons are usually bad. So maybe the cast was motivated by that to be like, you know what? I'm going to prove everybody wrong.
Right. Or they were just like, let's just try it.
That's right. Like everybody at the top of this show expected this show to be crappy today. And we're,
We're only 12 minutes
and
in.
it's, still time. Photographer Eric thought the show was going to be crappy today. Yeah. Hey, more to come, but as we go to break, audience selfies from the past week. Sign up today to be in our studio. We have openings for next week and beyond. Free tickets are available. Go to eventbrite.com and search for The Jason Show. We'll be right back in a moment. And now Aaron and I are fighting. I mean, in the commercial break, we just rolled around on the floor fighting.
Ted, Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
God.
It's scary.
I think she called me a craphead. I think she did, yeah.
But she didn't say the word crap.
Oh, God. I'm loving today so much. This is fun. We're off the rails. Let's get back on, shall we?
Okay.
Craphead. Matt Damon was on with Jimmy Fallon last night and talked about, Air, the new movie. Go see it. We reviewed it yesterday. You have to go see it. Anyway, obviously he did it with Affleck. Ben directed it. Take a look. It's our late night rewind.
Did you go over budget? In 3 places we went over budget. We went over budget, but in all really good places. We went over budget in construction because we were moving so fast that we had the construction teams working 24 hours a day to build the sets, or else we were going to run out of stuff to shoot. So we had budgeted 33 days and we shot this in 24. So we were moving really fast without even trying to. And then we went over with we had budgeted we had allotted a certain amount of money for cast, and then we got this cast, so we paid more.
Yeah. You got
And we were very happy to pay more. And then we went over budget on food trucks. because we had
You're
food trucks.
You're a smart guy. You know how to throw a party.
Well, we've been doing this for a long time, and we know
What
what
is the
matters.
secret?
And like, people would come out and they'd be like, "Wait, there's a Korean barbecue truck
Yeah,
today."
that's exactly right, dude. It
So-
makes everyone happy.
Yeah, it was really, really. It was the most fun either of us have ever had making a movie, and we've had a lot of fun making movies. So.
It shows. It showed. Don't you think?
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it showed. I'll say it for the third time today, and I know you echo. I just had such a good time at the movie.
It was so good.
It's so
uplifting.
it's
and cool.
uplifting, and it's just it makes you feel good, and it makes you want to go out and thumb your nose at people that don't believe in you. You know, and it really
Right.
does. Let's continue. Our hot dish now continues. Looked like I was scratching my nose and not actually. Our hot dish continues now with our legendary insider to the stars. Please welcome from the Hollywood Raw podcast, Dax Holt, everyone. Hi, Dax.
Hello, Jason. Hello, audience. How is everyone doing today?
We're doing well. We're all the whole staff, Ted, Jeff, Kendall, Aaron, we're all a little wacky today. We're all, we're a little punch drunk. Yeah.
Sounds kind of the same as every day, but we'll go with it just being today.
Wow. He said that publicly. He said that out loud. Hey, Dax, have you seen Air yet?
I have not, but I have heard in the last 3 minutes you mentioned it 15 times, so I
Yeah.
will go see it.
Dax, it's so good. Well, first of all, I didn't order sass with my French fries, by the way. I mean, that was not on the menu today, but sure. But Dax, you're sporty, I guess. You would like it. You like stuff. You're a dude, kinda. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You are on SAS mode level 10. I like this.
But you know what I mean? You like sports, and you have a trophy business, and I think you've worn Nikes before. You'll like it. Yeah.
I will go check it out just because you said to.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Hey, what are you guys chatting about this week?
We had like a really fun episode. We actually didn't have an interview this week. We decided to spend the episode talking about just the evolution of the entertainment industry since we got into it, and we've been in it over a decade. Talking about when we first started, when I was at TMZ, how different the atmosphere was when. Back in the early 2000s, if you remember, it was all about making fun of celebrities. Perez Hilton was really big at the time. It was like, that's what was cool to do back in the day. And so we talked about that angle and how it's evolved. And, it's not about trashing celebs. It's about I think building celebs up, but also making sure that they are being normal and I don't know. I just really enjoyed this episode talking about how much we've changed since covering, and some of the big interactions that I've had in my life with Kim Kardashian or with Bonnie Hunt, which is a super random name, but how those interactions changed the way that I did my reporting style at TMZ and on Hollywood Raw, and just all these interactions that Adam has also had over the years and how much it's affected us. And I don't know. It was a really fun interview. I keep saying interview. It wasn't an interview. Episode.
I love this, Dax. I got to tell you, I'm excited. I'm always excited to support you. I'm really excited to listen to this because I've been around as long as you have, and I want to point out because Jeff and I just looked at each other. I love that you said Bonnie Hunt's name because I know there are youngins in the audience that have no idea who she is. But Dax, I think you'll back me up. She is one of the kindest interviews, celebrity-wise, we have ever done on this show, ever. I love her.
She's so cool, and my story about her goes back to I got to go when she had her daytime talk show. I was invited backstage because we had an executive producer that was the same on TMZ as her show, and so he had taken me back there, and I got to have a really great in-depth conversation with her that opened my eyes, and I talk all about that conversation on the podcast and how again my reporting style changed after chatting with her, and she was so wonderful and gave me some great life lessons during that time.
I can't wait to listen to this. Now, Dax, what are you going to go do soon? You're going to go watch what?
Air.
Perfect. Thank you. We love you, buddy. Have a good week. Have a good weekend.
Take care.
Go download
Bye.
Hollywood Raw right now. Hit that subscribe button. Go support Dax. No, Bonnie Hunt, we've done a couple interviews. so nice, down to earth. Dax is right. Her talk show, which sadly did not last long, and it should have, it was a bright light, man. It was kind of like Rosie O'Donnell mixed with Mike Douglas, it was just fun. And she made a joke, and I think about this sometimes. She said that she knew she kind of had to quit because her executive producer came to her one time and said, you got to go out and do stuff. You have to talk, because she goes, I like to be home. I don't like to do stuff. And her executive producer said, you have an hour to fill every day. Like, you have to tell stories. Go do something.
Right.
And I think about that because you do have to walk through life a little differently when you do something like this. You gotta observe things, so when you come on here, you have
entertainment.
You have interesting stories to tell. You know, like when Leo speaks 3 times a year. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. Yeah. Love you, Dax. Go support him. Next in the dish, every morning when Sting wakes up. I've never read this sentence in my life. Every morning when Sting wakes up, his bank account is $5,000 richer. This is not a joke. It's not hyperbole. It's the truth. Why, you ask? That's the price that Sean Diddy Combs pays Sting for sampling one of his songs. Diddy used it in '97 for I'll Be Missing You. Now, let's listen. If you've forgotten, I'll explain more. Listen.
When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you.
Huge. It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's the first thing you said when it came on. Yeah, you were a kid.
Oh, yeah, but I still know all the words.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
All the words.
So that was Diddy's tribute song to Notorious B.I.G. Now, let's listen to the Police hit, Every Breath You Take, released 15 years earlier. Listen.
Every breath you take, and every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you every single day.
So, Sting says, I'm sure there are some young people going, really? Right now? Sting says, Diddy's people asked for permission only after the song was released. So they had to go into a boardroom and I would love to be in that meeting. And somehow, listen to this, somehow, some way, they settled on $5,000 a day. $5,000 every day. And even more remarkably, they actually get along really well now. But if Sting goes to his Super America ATM every morning and presses balance, it's going to be $5,000 higher every day. Yeah. Every day.
That's like mind-blowing.
I have, for how long? I think is it forever, Jeff? I think
It's still going after 1997.
Yeah, I think it's forever. Yeah. I've said this before. I make the ATM reference for a reason. I have always wanted to. It's a weird little thing I've always thought about. I was by, you know Josh Hartnett, the star from Pearl Harbor?
Yes.
I was behind him one time in an ATM on Nicollet Mall. And
You're so creepy.
This
You
was,
did what you think. I think you said.
yeah, it's creepy. So it was like 98, 99. I was working at WCCO, and there was an ATM by the Caribou there, and I was behind him, and all I wanted to do, I want to see a rich person's balance.
So do you
Before I die, I want to see, you know, when you can get your balance on the little sheet.
No, I know.
And at that point, I was in my 20s, and I could barely pay my phone bill, so my balance was like negative, you know what I mean? So I kept going like this to try to see Josh's, because this was after Pearl Harbor, and yeah. And I'm like, I want to see that Michael Bay money right there. But no, I didn't want to know his code, I just wanted to see that receipt.
So did you see it?
No, and I was hoping that the receipt would pop out and he would throw it away, because I would be dumpster diving. I'd be pulling that out. Yeah.
No shame.
And don't be judgy. You all would do it. Don't even lie to me.
Oh, yeah.
I do want
Casually.
to do, yeah, casually. Like Oprah's. Don't you want to see Oprah's balance?
How many banks does she have?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. It's time to meet today's JVIP. Today it's Jacqueline Tobritzhofer from Pahrump, Nevada. She was raised in Inver Grove Heights, but recently retired and moved to Nevada. Hey, I'll be in Nevada in about 4 hours, so I'll see you then. Jacqueline says she watches our show every day on YouTube and gets the feel of home again. She thanks us for making her day brighter and better and being real and authentic. No, thank you for watching us in Nevada. Hey, without you, we wouldn't have a show. Jacqueline gets a Jason Shaw mug, also enter win the monthly grand prize that includes being a VIP guest in the audience, a $150 gift card to Becker Furniture World, and our, I love this, $150 gift card to our latest sponsor, the Institute of Advanced Aesthetics. That's right. Thank you, audience. We're going to take a break. We will be right back. Back in a moment. Coming up, it is the most awkward show in years.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
So awkward, I can't even say its real name. Let's just call it Hot Mom Manor. Wrapped up its uncomfortable first season, and we're dishing about it. And can history repeat itself? Hamilton is back on tour. Is the second time around just as good? That and more when we come back.
This will be interesting. So, 8 single ladies and 8 single men head to a villa in Mexico in search of love. But there's one catch. The ladies are moms, and the... If you're ewing now, wait till I say the next part of this. The ladies on this island are moms, and the men on this island are their sons.
Woo! That's my mom right there. Mamá, ¿qué haces aquí?
Here, Dios mío de mi vida. Oh my God.
I just saw straight to Jose's eyes and just stay there for a couple of seconds and say, what is this?
I am really confused right now. What is really happening here?
Wait, that's my mom right there? This can't be going on.
I'm like completely shocked. I see my son back there, and it's like, who are all these guys?
So we're supposed to date the other moms?
And you're here. That's so weird.
Yeah.
That is so weird.
But oh, so good. That is the show because we don't want emails. We are calling Hot Mom Manor. It's called something else, really. You can figure it out. It was so sleazy, trashy, and cringy that 2 people on our staff couldn't get enough of it. The rest of our staff was repulsed. The one person who really loved it was our dating show guru, and that means it's time once again for 42% of America Loves Ted. Joining us is our producer, Ted Johnson from the Jason Show Villa. Hello. Hey, Ted, before we start, check on Leo. Is he watching the Masters yet?
Wake up. Wake up. I think the golf just put him to sleep.
I know, yeah. Okay, Ted, when you first started watching, I want to concentrate on you first. When you first started watching Hot Mom Manor, what did you think of the concept, the very concept that it was the sons of the women?
I was like, how has it taken this long to put something so brilliant on TV? It was like everything I had dreamed about was finally on TV. Wait, that sounds weird.
In one, the audience is now repulsed by you. I gotta tell you, I liked it too. Now, like the audience, Colin, I think, called a lawyer to start divorce proceedings because he was so disgusted on the other end of the couch. I am laughing hysterically because, again, again, we want to make this clear. The men just dated the other mothers, you know what I mean? So that they had to pick from the other mothers on the island.
Right, they weren't dating their own mom.
No, yeah.
And I to that point, I do have to say that I started watching, and Mrs. Ted was trying to do like real serious work, and then a couple days later, she's like, "Is that next episode ready yet?"
Oh yeah. Okay, let's talk about Kelly. We got to squeeze in a lot here. Let's talk about Kelly. Tell the folks about Kelly.
So Kelly is kind of your quintessential hot mom for this show, right? So she's got all the work done. I mean, she's like boy crazy. She has dove into this experience head first, and she is embracing all of this. And as you can see here, she's she shops at the junior department.
And what about and what about Kelly's son? Tell the folks about Kelly's son.
So Kelly's son is the youngest guy on the whole island, and he wants to go after the oldest woman in the whole thing. And his game, you listen to the guys talk and you're like, no way this guy could ever get this. But you know what? It kind of works for him. Take a look.
No, he's 20.
No, I'm gonna be 21.
Oh, you're the baby.
You gonna be 22, right?
I'm gonna be 22.
He said you were his favorite. That's what I like to hear.
That's so nice. And I'm probably the oldest.
Oh, there's no way. There's no way. April is the woman who immediately caught my eye. I would like to get closer with April. Who knows, maybe I could get her out of her comfort zone and show her what it's like with a younger man. That's a beautiful ring, by the way.
Thank you.
It kind of reminds me of your face. How do we know?
Ted, I wish you could see the studio audience's face during this clip. Okay, I want to get to, we got to talk because we're running out of time. Please, Ted, tell them about our favorite challenge.
Leo, just start rolling the clip here. So they blindfolded the moms and had them feel the shirtless men to see which one was their son.
And if they guessed their son's chest correctly, they got a really nice room, right, Ted?
Something like that. But it really, that didn't matter.
No. Okay, 10 seconds. You finish the season. I'm a little bit behind. Overall impression now that the season's done.
Well, first of all, there needs to be a season 2. I would make some changes. I didn't feel a whole lot of closure at the end. I want more. I needed like a live reunion show or something.
It's not the Thornbirds. You're not going to get, you know what I mean? Yeah. We got to go. Thank you, buddy. Bye, Ted. You can watch Manor on TLC or Discovery Plus. We'll be right back. Back after this. Welcome back. Without a doubt, it's the most talked about musical of the past decade, earning like every award. All of them. This week, the North American tour of Hamilton returned to Minneapolis at the Orpheum Theater here locally. This is the third stop on the current tour. The show will play through early May. Both Kendall and I got a chance to see the show last night. And ladies first, I had already seen it. This was your first time. Talk to us. What did you think?
I was just blown away. I knew I would be. I mean, it's been talked up so much, and I love theater. But Jordan and I walked in. We're really big onto sets. And at first I was like, okay, this is a cool set, but is it going to change it all? And it didn't need to. It didn't need to rotate like they do with other sets because the people, the cast members are the
rotating.
Set.
Yeah.
They're rotating through it so much. I loved the music. I know people have talked about how sometimes you should listen to the music before you go so you can just focus on the entire experience. I didn't do that, and I still had a wonderful time. I thought it was fantastic.
So,
first timer.
I've seen it before, and I agree with that. I agree with most of what you said. I think it was easier to just enjoy the second time because you're not, the first time you're kind of like, oh, you're so overwhelmed by everything. This time I could ingest the story more and take more of it in. I really enjoyed it. Like every cast, and this isn't a knock, but whenever you see a show and you see it multiple times, you're like, oh, this person's my favorite from that production, and oh, I liked this person better. It's not a competition. I will say I loved the King in this company. I loved the King is so good, originally played by Jonathan Groff on Broadway. I love the King. I love the King. I love George Washington.
He was my favorite.
George Washington, the actor that played, was phenomenal. The actor that played Hamilton. This is my word. If any of our friends from the Hennepin Theater Trust or when the town, theater group, wherever you are, they need to bump up the mics for the actors, because there were moments where some of the actors, and I was pretty close, we were all pretty close, and you could not hear the dialogue.
You had to really listen.
Yeah, it was, they needed, focus. So Friends of the Orpheum just bump that up a little bit, because I heard that a lot in the intermission. The speaking audio needs to be bumped up because the music, sometimes it's so powerful that you're like, what? What do they say? And again, I heard that a few times in the intermission. But overall, when it comes to your city, if you've seen it on Disney Plus, I brought a friend, Colin was with us too, but I brought a friend who had only experienced it on Disney Plus, and he's like, oh, he chills. It's just a whole different experience. For the latest on when the Hamilton tour will come near you, head to hamiltonmusical.com. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Focus. Welcome back. Time to play a little game. Time to put your music knowledge to the test. It's game time. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. So today's game is pretty easy. It's called Finish the Lyric. It's simple. I'm going to play a line from a very famous pop song, but one word of the song is bleeped, okay? And you have to guess what word is missing. Playing today, Jody. Give it up for Jody. And Linnea, everyone. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Are you not ready?
Well, I mean,
you're going to have to be. Okay. Director Leo, may I have the first song, please? Linnea.
Oh.
I'm going to blank the right way.
Oh, I'm going to rub you the right way.
Yes! Yes! Here it is. That's it. There we go. And since she's not here, I'll talk about her. Kendall's a dirty birdie and thought that was a different word. I'm just going to say, yeah, in the meeting. Okay, here we go. Director Leo, next one, please. Okay, I've made it through the blank. I've made it through the... Nobody? It is wilderness. Here it is. Take a listen. Okay.
Now we know it.
That's it. I made it through the wilderness, Madonna, like a virgin. Let me see. Oh, okay. It's my all-time favorite song.
Oh.
No pressure. Okay, Leo, roll it.
Cause every time he pulls me near, I just wanna let's hear it for the boys.
Okay, I just wanna blank. I just wanna blank. Let's. Oh my God, I wish you could see Jeff and Aaron dancing around. Nobody?
Cheer.
Okay, no. Jeff is Linnea, you don't worry. Jeff just gave Jody the answer. Roll it.
Cause every time he pulls me near, I just wanna cheer. Let's hear it for the boys.
That's right. I just want to cheer. Let's hear it for the boy. Denise Williams, my all-time favorite song. Okay, if we could afford the rights, that would be our theme song. Okay, but we can't. Here we go, Leo. Roll the next one.
I don't want no scrub. A scrub doesn't gotta can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend.
Jody.
Trying to holler at me?
No.
Oh.
His best friends.
Right.
Jody! Jody, you get one turn.
I didn't see the rules. Best friends ride?
Best friends ride, yes. And I just heard the best excuse I've ever heard from a player. I didn't see the rules beforehand. Yeah. Like it's Monopoly or something. Okay. Hands above buzzers, you two. Here we go. Oh, this is good. Roll it, Leo.
Dancing Queen!
Yes! Dancing Queen, yes! It is Dancing Queen. Jody. That's it. Dancing Queen. Okay. What's this? Oh, okay. This is another one of my favorite songs. Leo, roll it.
I want to dance with someone.
Yes, Linnea! Yes! Still one of the best pop songs ever. Okay. Oh, this might be hard. This might be hard. Leo, roll it. Jody.
Credit card.
Let's see if she's right. This was Aaron Schwab off camera. Don't need no credit card. So of course, Jody's right next to Aaron, and yeah. Okay, one more, last one.
I got me a Chrysler and it's about 20, so hurry up and hurry up your
Yes, Jody, yes. Okay. Such a good song. Congratulations to both our players. They get a Jason Show mug. There you go. Thank you. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back to wrap things up after this. Thank you, folks. You guys are great. That was great. Good sports. We almost made it, kids. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Just when you thought you'd seen it all at fast food restaurants, check this out. In honor of Easter, Subway is offering a cream egg sandwich. That's right. This isn't a joke. Subway teamed up with the Cadbury people to create the chocolate gooey sandwich, which is made up of smashed Cadbury cream eggs melted on Italian bread. If you want one, I'm sorry to tell you, it will only be given away tomorrow at select Subways in the UK.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everyone.
What a tease!
I know, I'm sorry. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Don't forget, visit our swag shop, mugs, sweatshirts, and more. New items are coming. Go to our Facebook page for the link. We got good stuff coming for summer. Did you see what we have?
No, it's gonna be a surprise.
We have good stuff, like really great new stuff for summer. It's time for the surprise goodbye. We don't know what's in this segment until right now. Today, a cake fail that you have to see. Come back to the TV. A user on Reddit says he asked Costco to decorate a cake with white frosting and red borders, even though he drew a picture of what he wanted and wrote down what he wanted to make sure it was right. Well, this is what he got. A picture of the box. A picture of the box that he drew on the center. At least it was an exact match of the drawing. Can you imagine?
I'd be like, is this a joke?
Oh, I would be so happy. It's like the best story ever. No matter what he wanted on the cake, nothing is better than that.
Sorry, Aunt Betty.
Here. Oh, and if Aunt Betty didn't like it, that's her problem. Seriously. I said this at the top. Tomorrow, it's time for another Stephanie Hansen takeover. Stephanie and I team up for an hour of great food, including soup recipes you don't want to miss. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. Go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Bye.